This is the last episode.
Warm. Hey guys, this is the last episode. I'm warm.
That's the subtitle?
Yeah. Warm Boys, the podcast. That's the name of the new podcast. Is Warm Boys.
Making noise.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, make your boys warm. We'll get some warm boys.
What song are you even trying to go for? Because whenever I think of noise and I'm going to reference a band or a song, I'm going to reference Bring the Noise.
Sing it for me loudly.
You don't know Public Enemy?
I never really listened to Public Enemy that much.
You know Anthrax. You know one of their songs.
I know the Anthrax shit.
Yeah, like you've at least heard a song from them.
Yeah, I'm sure I know the song if I heard the song. That's why I'd sing it loudly for me.
Or I think of Sufjan Stevens' prolific album Come On, Feel the Illinois. Because it's a joke on Illinois.
Oh, that's fun.
He's a fun boy.
By the way, I'm sorry everyone who can hear everything that I'm doing right now.
But you are not. That is a lie. That's not truth.
I'm the greatest audio engineer of all time. I make noise.
And I get paid. Zero American fun bucks.
Yeah. I'm gonna change my social media profiles a little bit. And tell me what you think of these changes that I'll be making. Because right now it says world famous audio engineer. I make sound good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna change it to world famous sound scientist. I'm still gonna keep the I make sound good at the end, but in between them, I'm gonna put PhD in creative audio. What is it? PhD in creative audio engineering or something like that at the University of Harvard.
I thought you were gonna put like I make audio smell and then like a bunch of like spaces. Good.
No, I think I'm gonna do that. Like where I'm gonna give myself fake credentials from the University of Harvard.
Wait.
For a fake degree that doesn't exist at all.
What is the name of like the study of audio? Like the science? Like what is the ology of audio? Is it just audiology?
Is that a thing? I don't know.
Because there has to be like
I'm gonna Google the study of.
Because usually like ology is a study of something. It's not always like based in like study of insects is like entomology.
Yeah.
It's not insectology or bugology.
I'm gonna Google it. Audio, sound engineering, studios audio engineering, study the technical aspects of recording sound, the music, generative sound, just audio engineering.
It's audio engineer?
What is major of audio engineering? Audio engineering is a term for blah, blah, blah. What degree do you need to be a sound engineer? Nothing.
Zero. People do it all the time at home and now are big rock stars.
I got barely a 1. It's just audio engineering.
Yeah. There's no audioology.
No, like
There's no soundsmith.
No, that's why I like to say sound scientist, because it's way more fun.
The soundsmith sounds like a weird fantasy.
No, exactly. So
class. I like that better.
I got the name sounds. I've said this before. I'm on record. I'm on a record. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. I got the term sound scientist from a song by Linkin Park. It's a remix song of what song?
Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Round, Baby Right Round.
I think they say it on Reanimation. No, it's Step Up. It's a song. It's an unreleased song. It's on the song Step Up. And then
is that on the album that has the fake Gundam on the front?
No, that's my favorite. But no,
I still can't believe they got away with that.
I know, I love it.
And then they made like a fucking music video, and Sunrise are pieces of shit and copyright parody all the time. I don't know how they got away with it.
I don't know. I don't blame them.
Fucking Sunrise.
No, it was in the song Step Up at the end. There's like this weird robotic voice that says like, after years of painstaking research, we here at the Revival of Audio Institute with the world's leading sound scientists have invented a new way to militarize sound.
So if you call what you do as a career a sound scientist, would a professional butcher be called a meat master?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. What are some other career
that are alliterations
that we should just change? That we should officially change for the better?
Bread bards for bakers.
For bakers?
For bakers.
Bread bards is pretty good. God, this is fun.
Cooch catchers for pimps. I'm gonna go alphabetical now. What's D?
I still like rapists.
Oh, that's because you made it up. So so your brain goes, yes, you did good idea. Here's some dopamine.
thank you, human, for coming with this idea.
I love the memes of
Here's some more dopamine.
of like I eat chip dopamine. Brain, here's some dopamine. Thank you, dear master.
Yeah,
like you're a fucking ape getting fed peanuts.
pretty good.
That's how you work.
Yeah.
You have a thing, and it feeds your monkey part to make you not be a dumb monkey.
Don't talk about my monkey part.
Which one? Can they hear? Which monkey? Is it because the monkeys they were from got very easily offended?
That's racist. You can't mention the word monkey in any person who's dark skin.
Who if you put him on the color scale on the fucking program on Photoshop, it's like, okay, if they're of this color number or below, you are a racist.
Yes.
If you bring up primates in any sense.
This is how Roseanne got.
What about orangutans?
Orangutan, you mean?
Okay.
Whore?
No, like plural, like orangutans.
Is it plural as tangs or tans?
I think it's tangs because of the juice powder.
I knew you were talking about the juice.
When I was
and we're not talking about the murder or the juice. We're talking about.
No, he invented Tang. Enjoyed by Canadians and Americans everywhere.
I love it.
I love Tang and Dunkaroos.
I love the idea that
Juice
WRLD invented Tang.
Juice WRLD should win the award for worst new artist.
I like him.
Oh.
I've liked him. I've heard.
What does that even mean? Like you met him,
and I liked him before, but not anymore. No,
you've liked and you've lost. You're lost and you're found.
I haven't seen a lot of what he's done, but every time I see, like, I've watched like a couple of freestyle that he's done. I liked. I've heard like 2 songs that I like. Like that's my thought.
That's mostly based on his name. His name sucks.
Whatever. Yeah, dude. I don't care about like
worst new artist with a bad name.
I don't care about rappers' names anymore. It's becomes a parody of itself so long ago.
But I hate that. I hate living in irony lands.
Like I like X. I like X's music, but like his name is dumb.
His name is dumb, but he made it before everyone's names were stupid. At the same time, that's not fair. Sure. That's not fair for the name part. That was made in like 2014.
Riff Raff is a.
But he's a character. Not just as a rapper, his whole persona is a character.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Riff Raff.
Yeah,
like it might as well be called like fucking like chimney sweeper.
By the way, how you sing the new love that's being formed between Trippie Redd and Riff Raff?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I love it so much.
That makes sense, but why?
I don't know, but I love it. It's so cute. Out of all I'm glad. Like, look, I don't think anyone does. Anyone unironically like Riff Raff's music?
Some people do. He has concerts. People go.
Okay.
He has a couple like songs that are not the worst things in the world. They're actually kind of okay.
Okay. I have yet to hear one of those.
Tiptoeing in My Jordans is a modern classic because I laugh every time.
That song's so hard. I love it.
No, the intro song on his last album before Peach Panther.
Yeah.
Was kind of, he had actually pretty good flow on there.
Okay.
Although he has dumb lines, is who come through with the kung fu.
Like. That's not the worst thing ever.
But the flow is okay, so I'm like, you know what? It's not half bad.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Okay. Yeah. That's how I like. Mr. Jody High Roller.
He calls himself. No, Jody High Roller is really funny, but he called himself the White Wesley Snipes.
Yes,
that's comedy.
That is comedy.
That's fucking awesome.
That's comedy. I think Jody High Roller for president.
Or Cheerio in my front left pocky. Like that shit's funny.
That's pretty good.
It's really funny.
Would you vote for Mr. Jody High Roller in the 2020 elections?
Him over fucking like Jesse Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura.
I like Jesse Ventura. Not as a politician, just as a human that exists.
No, he's an Alex Jones like.
He's an Alex Jones light.
If people were Pokemon, he'd be that type.
He's Alex Jones diet. He really is.
Of fake male supplements.
Yeah.
And just red meat.
No, that's Joe Rogan. No, Joe Rogan is the epitome, I feel like, of
he eats deer. Not just red meat.
But no, Joe
DMT.
Rogan. Joe Rogan.
He eats weed, DMT, and deer. That's all he eats.
Joe Rogan owns
an egg.
Owns a snake oil pill company.
He owns several.
Yeah, like what On It? I think that's what it's called. On It. Like he's like the owner of that.
He also owns that fitness company. That one just sells like tools.
That one I don't mind that. He's a big boy. He should. Like obviously it's like this giant monster of a man is selling you things to make you also a bigger gianter of a man.
It's not all pseudoscience.
It's not all of it.
To be fair, he's so big at his age because he takes like male hormones.
Oh yeah, no, he's
not shying away from he takes male hormones.
Oh yeah, no,
he couldn't be that size.
Joe Rogan is interesting, man. And
I'm tired of hearing about him from people who are not us.
Okay, why?
Because like regular people listen to Joe Rogan and think he's like a goddamn prophet.
Yeah,
but he's just like
he's
22-year-old stoner who never grew up.
Oh yeah,
from the Stars, man.
But he's also
and it's so obnoxious to the audience that I hear that are not us.
I look at Joe Rogan like he's too smart for his own good. Like to the
For his
point.
own brain body personality.
Yeah. Like to the point where he'll put himself in so many holes. So many holes.
But to him, they're not holes. They're just new avenues for conversation.
Yeah,
That's the way he
exactly.
fucking talks.
Exactly.
And I can't handle it.
I like it.
So I was like, that's how he's talking. I was like 15 years old.
Did you see his interview with Roseanne?
No, I wanted to see because I'm like, oh yeah, that's happening now because I got canceled.
Do you know anything about Roseanne?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
She
like
has
Roseanne?
a long history.
Do you like Roseanne? What are your thoughts on the
from the
on
90s?
woman?
I liked her, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't follow her career very closely.
All. Listen to that podcast. It's really fascinating. I kind of feel bad for her because she's a really smart person that got brain damage when she was younger, and like it kind of ruined her. Like it's a reason why she is the way she is. I get it.
She just pulled a Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah,
and embrace what makes her different. And that's what makes him an amazing person.
Yeah, for sure. I think
he suffered with that for his entire life.
Not even jokes. I think she should do that. I think she should like brand herself as just like I'm the like even more than like he already is. He already brands himself as I'm the crazy one. But I think he should just go all out and be the next character in It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, you got to pull Carrie Fisher. People respect you more.
And die. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. And you like the woman too.
I do. I love Carrie Fisher.
Holy shit.
She's
not Carrie Fisher, Roseanne.
Oh.
You're like, pull up Carrie Fisher and die after like telling these good things about her.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Got it. No, I like both these people. Roseanne, like I said, I'm not going to do this. I was about to get into the Planet of the Apes thing that she said or whatever.
Oh, because that's, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it.
You can't, there's no wiggle.
There's no wiggle.
There's no wiggle. not even a worm could wiggle.
I want to talk about Doctor.
I heard that in my ear.
Well,
like it hit the inside of my earlobe.
Thank you.
I didn't like it.
And you're welcome. So Doctor Who premiered, episode 3 premiered yesterday. I'm not doing well. I'm really tired. I've been working a lot these last couple of days.
Cry for help.
And it's the worst.
Cry for help.
It's the worst schedule. Yeah.
So racism.
So the last episode,
because of all the racism keeping you down.
It really is, man. You know, the whites or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know.
Joes, the Rogans.
I can't even.
All of them.
All of them. The Joes, the Rogans, the
Seths, the McFarlanes,
the Cananes, the Kyles. I don't know why.
I know I like putting people's like first and last names to two different people.
The Jims, the Carries, the Bills, the Burrs. That one's good. I like that one.
Well, the Burrs sounds like a sports team.
It does.
Like a hockey team.
Isn't the Spurs a thing?
The Spurs, that's a basketball team.
See, I don't know. I'm not a sportsman.
What are you, gay?
Sure.
I could do that with a straight face because I don't even like sports that much at all.
Yeah.
I like watching a box. I like watching a basketball.
Like I still sometimes laugh at the sports ball joke.
Oh, I hate it.
I still sometimes laugh.
I hate it because it made people go, "Oh, people who play games think sports are for dummies."
Yeah, I'm
That's not fair because all hobbies are for dummies.
There's a part of my brain that is perpetually stuck.
I don't watch sports.
Yeah,
I'm a gamer.
It's perpetually stuck in the Chris Hardwick thing. Like I am like because like I think it was when that part of my brain was developing is when I was obsessed with Nerdist, and my brain is now forever in that part, just like. You're a nerd. You're better than everyone else because you're a nerd.
You should you should watch sports movies or sports anime, and you'll get why people like sports so much.
Prince of Tennis is dope.
It's it's not Kuroko no Basket. It's no Ippo.
I don't know. It's the only sports anime that I watch, and I like.
It's not a bad one. I'll say
Does
that for
Hikaru no
free.
Go kind of the sports anime?
Yes, actually.
All right, cool. Even though there's like demon shit.
Yeah,
cool.
because it's the fundamental is making drama out of a game.
Cool.
Because you played game that competitive before.
I've played games before.
Wait, you played a sport.
I was
as a baby boy.
I was in soccer for 4 years.
You almost said football.
I almost did.
For the joke of for no one again. Like you walked in the banana peel, you're about to slip, and then you like slip on another one, you're like a cool little spin. I was like, no, I got it. I got this.
So Doctor Who
racist now.
It's racist now. So the last episode was I don't know the name of it, but they go back to
we racist now.
They go back.
The gang gets racist.
The gang gets racist. They go back to the Rosa Parks situation, and
they stop it from happening, and then everyone's racist openly forever.
No, there's this like racist.
2018 happens in 1956 and never stops.
Pretty much, the plot is a wanted criminal alien who stole a time travel thing. Goes back to the past to try to change the Rosa Parks thing because he's kind of racist, I think.
But
just,
he's
just to upset. They're really just to upset the timeline of human beings.
But he's he's an alien. Like, why does he care?
Yeah, it's dumb. That part's dumb. Whatever, I don't care. the main plot's dumb. The main plot of like the alien shit is dumb. For that episode, but whatever. What was interesting is seeing the episode.
Seeing Roseanne Barr show up and read her tweet live into the camera.
Seeing Migos. Can I talk about Migos for a second?
Please relate it to Doctor Who.
It's not.
Please talk about Quavo and how his new album is really bad.
I can't relate it to Doctor Who. I can only relate it to. I said to my friend yesterday how I believe Migos are now the Stan Lee cameo of the rap game, and that's it. That's really it. And I keep seeing them everywhere, and I don't feel like they make music anymore. I just see them. They
make too much music.
I just see the three of them just there. Like, why are you here? You're not doing anything.
They're the Avengers.
They are the Avengers.
The rap Avengers. So who's Offset and who's Quavo in this?
Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Migos. Earth's Mightiest Migos.
That's pretty good. That's the podcast title. Fuck everything.
All right.
I just want to see like Offset like dress up as Iron Man.
All right. So this episode of Doctor Who, they go back to the racist time, and there's a bunch of racists everywhere. And remember, two of the companions are brown. There's a Pakistani one and a black one. And throughout the entire episode, like every single white person that they walk into, like tries to like harass them.
Makes a comment.
And it gets to the point where it's like, it wasn't literally every single white person you walk into.
Depends on what part of the country they were in. Because some parts of the country, it was very much like that.
Okay, look. At
that time, it was very much like that.
It was
from talking to old people, I'm like, holy shit, that was real in some places.
It was in Alabama. It was, okay, yes. I'm not saying it.
It was a certain stretch of states.
It was just interesting. It was just an interesting thing that, like, I noticed. Like, after a while, I was like, oh, God, stop. Like, stop. It's like, I get it. I get what you're trying to do. And I don't disagree with the message of this episode. That being said,
you wanted to move on.
It's like, we get it.
Elaborate more.
We get it. White people were racist back then. Yeah. We all know this. Yeah. No one disagrees with that. Yeah.
That's facts.
But it's just interesting seeing the fan base get split again from this episode. I'm seeing so many people saying like, fuck Doctor Who. There they go, doing the overly politically correct thing, trying to teach us a message about racism and in a
having
sci-fi
a message
show.
Makes you political.
Guys,
gotta do. It's like I have something to say. Is it political? Well, it kind of has to be. No, then I don't want to hear it.
But no, their thing of just.
But you
like,
always get like those fans.
How dare you make a political message in a sci-fi show? It's like,
oh well, that's in anything. Yeah, just why would you put reality in my fiction?
It's so dumb. It's sci-fi. That's like what sci-fi like started in. Like the reason why sci-fi got such a big deal in the 50s and 60s because it commented on racism so much, because that was a very heated thing that was going on in the country at the time. God damn, people are dumb. Look, I got to do this again of just like Doctor Who started as an educational TV show where they go back to historical events and you learn about different historical events. This was just another one of those.
It's not like this.
It was actually really cool to see because
like it's not an asshole that they time travel.
Yeah, we haven't seen an episode like this in a while. Like it's
been forever.
Well,
an episode like this.
Usually the first season of a new Doctor has a couple episodes like this,
but not this early.
No, it happens this early.
Oh.
It happens all the time. Where like, all right, we got to introduce this new, because they don't want to start a new. It's like, oh, we have a new Doctor now. They don't want to go instantly into, all right, let's do some complicated time travel alien shit.
Yeah,
like we got to ease into it.
You can't have the main plot kick off so soon.
Yeah, and so they start kind of local and start with this easy to digest plot lines.
Delivering pizzas to the Pope, stuff like that.
Yeah, literally there's an episode where they go to Victor Van Gogh.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? What are you saying right now? Oh, yeah.
By the way, they say Van Gogh in the episode the entire time. And I don't know, is that just the way British people say Van Gogh?
They say zebra.
No.
So their whole language is invalid.
Well, zebra is apparently the correct way to say it, but I disagree.
That's why it's wrong.
Even though it's factually correct.
That is stupid.
Even though, yes.
It's only good for the movie quote. That is it.
Listen, okay, it's only good for the movie quote and for the album and story that Ben has been making.
That's why. That comes from the quote.
That being said.
Zed's dead comes from the quote.
That being said, listen, the alphabet song doesn't work. The alphabet song doesn't work with the letter Z.
XYZ.
Because it doesn't rhyme if you say Z. So how do Brits, all Brits listening to this, all you limey fuckers.
No, it's limey gits. Come on.
Limey gits.
For the stereotype, it's limey gits.
All you limey gits. And I know we have a couple Brits that follow and listen.
That eat grits.
I see the stats.
While opening their tits.
There's at least 2 UK folk that listen.
Buying Twitch bits.
Why? Sucking on them huge
Bits.
There you go. I don't know.
I love Twitch. I love bits.
I love giving people bits on Twitch.
Suck on my grits.
I forgot what the hell I was talking
about. How Zed sucks. It should be Z.
Yeah. How do you guys sing the alphabet?
Also, why the fuck Van Gogh? That's not real.
Van Gogh. I don't know
what
what
it's G-O-H.
It's D-O-P-H, I think.
Wait, is it? It might have been. Wait, it's Van Gogh as V. Wait, no. Type this in the Google box.
Oh, it's G-H.
G-H?
G-H.
But Goth.
Goth. They say it with a P-H.
Wait, G-H is F?
I guess.
What the fuck?
That's what the British people say in Doctor
English.
Who. In Doctor Who, they said that. I don't know if it was correct or not. Besides, Van Gogh's Dutch. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, no, there's episodes.
He probably said Bork. That's how you said his name.
The point I'm trying to make is this last episode of Doctor Who was cool. It was really cool because having a grounded episode of just like, oh, here we go, easy to digest historical time stuff. I like it.
If they had the balls, which I don't think any TV show has, they would cover the Black Panther movement.
Oh, I wish they did.
Because that's some shit to cover.
By the way,
still debated about to this day. Like,
what's your thoughts on the Black Panther movement?
I have like 3 hours.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
I need 3 hours.
Yeah.
And a lot of documents and a lot of video evidence.
Here's my quick thoughts. I like MLK stuff better, but I'm glad that the Black Panthers were around. But I'd rather them not. And do what they did.
If you guys can see, he's saluting Wakanda right now, by the way.
There's my thoughts. Wakanda forever.
I like how that's the thing we just do now.
Wakanda forever.
People just say that and do the fucking salute. Like it's Wakanda forever is the Attack on Titan salute for normies.
Yes.
The arm cross shit is the Attack on Titan salute for normies.
I love it so much. All right, let's talk about something that's not as dumb.
Devil May Cry.
No, this is. Well, you said the Black Ops 4 servers are doing some dumb fun stuff.
Yeah, there was a weird story over the weekend where people were reporting that on PS4, the Black Ops servers were pinging back and forth like at half the speed they were during the beta.
Yeah.
And Treyarch, from what I saw, has still not made a comment on it.
No.
I don't know why it's that way again, that the PS4 version is shitty.
I don't know. It's really weird.
Also the game crashes a lot.
Okay, yeah. So
what the fuck is up with that?
So I'm
on PC at least.
No, not on PC.
That's what I'm asking. Like, has it been reported on PC?
No, PC is actually really good.
PC I watched streams of people and like I saw somebody like a zombie stream just for like let's pop in like 5 minutes and it fucking crashed and they were pissed.
PC crashes on high rounds. Like pretty much once you get past like 50, it starts.
Has that been an issue with zombies the past couple games?
It's been an issue. It happened to me all the time in Black Ops 3. Like
solo or multiplayer.
So I only play solo. But zombies is online only now, so it has to do. It's still connected to the servers.
Right.
It's just a streaming thing. The way
data to the
way that Call of Duty Zombies specifically streams assets to the screen. They have to do it in, like I said, we've said this before that like Call of Duty games almost just shouldn't work because the engine's very old for what modern day is.
Like they had a big update when they moved after Ghost because that was like a cross-gen game. They had a bigger move on their engine because they have the people and the money. But still,
yeah.
It would cost even more to make a brand new engine.
So without going
time to spend,
without going into too much details, the way they have to stream data for Call of Duty Zombies now, ever since Black Ops 3, since the Easter eggs have gotten so complicated, they can't just have assets sitting there. Because before what they would have is just have assets for the Easter egg quest and main stuff just kind of floating underground. And then when you needed them, they would teleport up.
And then strings would turn on and then you would activate them.
Yeah, it was really very, very fucking simple. Like it was super easy.
Because I remember reading the story you talked about off the podcast. Like, the Easter egg was disabled and then re-enabled the next day.
Yeah, now it's like
it was found. It's like, oh shit, it doesn't work. Let's disable it and bring it back.
Yeah, now it's assets that are simply not in your map, but they're in the code and they have to stream.
They're given to you when you activate a string instead.
Yeah, and it's
instead of already being loaded when
which is very taxing on a CPU.
Well, isn't that then that idea was? Remember that you told me like they had that map where they wanted to like
GPU, by the way. What
the map where they were like trying to like go back and forth in time through server side shit, or what was it? Something like that. Where like the map would change based on your actions, but they wanted to like do it, but consoles could not handle it, or some shit like that.
I know that the closest example to this that you're talking about is the original Mob of the Dead. Where
like they're trying to do that.
There was literally Mob of the Dead on Black Ops 2. They had to take away. If you play that map, there are certain windows, and this happens still after that too. There are zombies areas where, you know, how if you play Call of Duty Zombies, you know that there are barriers that you have to rebuild to like stop the zombies coming in. There are some areas of Mob of the Dead where there are windows that should have barriers in them, but they're not there because if Treyarch added the code to put a barrier there, the game would crash. It was that tight of like we have maximized the amount of assets that can fit in this map.
Yeah, that map was packed.
Yeah, and so zombies has only gotten more and more complicated after that, and so that's why zombies keep crashing a lot. I get why people are mad. I get it because it's like this is a AAA game. You have the money, you in time. Why don't you do it? Like I get the if you don't release a broken game, I understand the why fans are mad, but understand. This engine is bad. It shouldn't it's hard. Games are hard to make.
Yeah.
Calm down.
They barely work.
Work.
Even when they do work flawlessly, they barely work.
Yeah. But the server thing is interesting for multiplayer because that's even happening in multiplayer.
If it's for like all 3 modes, because remember it's an all online game.
It's an all online game.
The server pinging affects every mode.
Yeah. It's really bad. I don't know. I don't know.
I couldn't see if they had a statement on it yet, or like why it was happening, or if it was like Sony's end or some weird shit like that.
Like I said last week too, that like Black Ops 4 was like for the first year of development was a completely different game, and they had to stop to deal with a bunch of other.
There's rumors and speculation on what some of that stuff was. Some of it we can see that's still in the game. Like that was old.
The cutscenes and all that stuff. Yeah. This was going to be a completely different game.
At least
remember I said this like a year ago. Black Ops 4 is Black Ops 2 2. It was
literally as well.
Black Ops. Yeah, literally. That's why the logo is the way it is.
And it's also it's supposed to be set between 2 and 3.
Yeah, exactly. It was a sequel to 2, not a sequel to 3. That's what
the characters that are from 3 are in this game, but they can't double jump.
Yeah, it's
or wall run. They didn't get the tech yet.
Exactly. It was going to be, and there was a whole thing that this game was going to be, and this is the assets and the menus and everything was completely different. Like a year into development, and then they had to cut it for reasons.
At the very least, even though physically it broke records for Activision's most sold digital sales, but it also did very poorly physical sales in the UK because UK is the only place that reports real numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's made 500 million.
Yeah,
which is first week,
which is a good amount of money.
It's a success enough.
It's a success. It's Activision's not going to stop anytime soon. No, with those numbers. It's once you get to like. What number do you think that a Call of Duty is going to have to get before Activision might start thinking maybe we should change or stop?
When they stop making more than their budget. It's probably a sliding percentage scale between like budget versus profit.
Probably.
It's probably they're not cheap games to make. It's big staff and 3 teams is not cheap to do.
I'm going to pause the podcast real quick and then move on to another topic. Bruh, Vaseline. Bruh, I'm recording now.
Are you a Vaseline or a cocoa butter kind of guy?
I'm neither. I'm not a...
You don't lube up?
No.
Before bed to slide it into your covers?
No. Call your mother.
Is that how I Met Your Mother all about that? Cocoa butter, Vaseline, and calling your mother?
Can I talk about Code Cambria for a second?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Code Cambria.
I'm talking about lubing up your body because it's the cold season.
And I'm talking about, you said the word...
How I Met Your Mother, the sitcom that I never finished.
Under the covers, you said that phrase.
Oh my God.
And that's a lyric in the song The Gutter. And right after that, Claudio screams, call your mother.
How can you call your mom from a sewer? He doesn't know anything.
It's not a sewer.
He should get fired for that.
He should get fired from the band. The front man and creator of the story, Amory
fires
Wars, fires himself, which he almost did. The song "The Pavilion" a long way back is a song about him thinking about just quitting. Firing himself is different. Quitting is different. You're right. It's a song about him filing paperwork to fire himself.
Real shit.
Real. #real. #is this loss. I had to explain the loss meme the other way. Okay, I'm not going to do this.
Please don't. For me, please don't. I'm so tired of that joke. I'm so tired. I was there the night it was born, I feel like.
So there's a mask for the new Code Cambria story.
Oh my fucking God.
And on it says, call your mother. It's the moniker of the main character. He just says, call your... Before he kills you, he's like, you should call your mother. And then he kills you.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's his thing. It's cool. I got the mask.
You can't call your mom if you're from a sewer.
It's not a sewer. It's a prison. It's a lower level.
That's a sewer for humans.
The lower level,
the human poop.
The lower levels of the prison in the Dark Tenancer is called the gutter. All right. Also, the machine that they put on you to keep you from leaving or being too strong is called a gutter. It's called a gutter.
Oh, that was called father.
And that's why the gutter is called the gutter, because it's a bunch of people that have gutter on them. It's interesting.
Do they eat rats?
I wish.
Do they talk about Edgar Allan Poe might have died in here? Because he's rumored to die in a gutter. So
in the Code Cambria fans on the Facebook pages and the Reddits, there's a new meme going on that I'm very much enjoying. So remember the mask. It's a mask that says "Call your mother" on it. It's a bloody mask and it says "Call your mother" on it. And so everyone's been making memes of different monikers, like telegraph your grandma or Morse code your father. and it's real fun.
While you're talking, I'm thinking about Wild Wild West by Will Smith.
Why?
Because that's a better song than this conversation. I'm thinking about that bad James Brown sample, and I'm laughing.
How about Devil May Cry then, bitch?
So I've been playing Devil May Cry and watching Devil May Cry and thinking
Which
about
Devil May Cry are you playing?
I've been replaying 3.
How's that going?
Devil May Cry 3 good.
Is it?
That game was fucking hard.
Yeah.
I forgot until I did the first boss, which becomes an enemy later. I was like, oh shit, yeah. Wait.
Devil May Cry 3 is as hard as Devil May Cry 1, but doesn't have the jank.
Well, Devil May Cry 1 is like its own game.
Yeah.
And then 2, we don't talk about 2.
We don't talk about
We talk about how cool that lady was in that game that I forgot her name, so I haven't fucking played the game in like 10 years.
Yeah.
And Dante's coat is fucking sick in that game.
Dante's cool in that game. That's it.
And also that cutscene with Trish.
The coolest thing about that game is Dante.
Yeah. Well, Dante's look. He doesn't do anything cool. Well, as cool as like 3 or 4, 1 even.
All right. Anyways.
But I for one, I had to get used to the old lock on from 3. Mm-hmm. So last DLC the game I played a lot was 4, which I'm also going to buy for. It's again on PS4 because it's on sale.
Okay. Might as well.
Because, 60 FPS, has Legendary Dark Knight mode, has all the warriors playable from the start, all the costumes.
It's probably a good game to play before Devil May Cry 5 comes out because it's going to be a sequel to that.
Yeah.
Like, or you know what I mean.
But also I want to replay 3 because, remember, Dante and through the games loses and gains moves and weapons. It's like, oh, I want to go use these weapons again. And I forgot how much actually I missed Cerberus. Do you remember Cerberus?
That's the...
It's the ice nunchucks.
Yes.
Where he just makes Brucey noises really stupidly.
I do remember
and I love them.
Devil May Cry 3 was weird.
It's like, oh man, I miss like Agni and Rudra. I miss Cerberus. I miss like these weapons. I miss these movesets. I miss the styles. Like, do you remember the doppelganger style?
Yes.
Which it's not good.
Classic.
Also, did you know that you could have your doppelganger be player 2?
How? Oh, like
you plug in a controller when you do doppelganger and you turn it on, and someone can just control that.
Oh, cool.
Also, remember
now, how does that work with the camera?
Oh, it's terrible. That's why it's not good. And
so what happens if the doppelganger moves right?
No, they just go off screen. Like
oh, okay. Oh, got it. So only
like it's shitty.
So player 1 controls the camera while player 2 is just
the doppelganger of Dante.
Cool, I love it.
Like it's shit.
Love it.
It was like also I didn't know this. Remember that fight where you gain Virgil as a style button for like it's the final fight before you fight Virgil.
Okay.
So you press circle to like call Virgil. You can also do that there too.
Cool.
And I was like, Devil May Cry is good. Why is it so good? And then I think I played up to recently the first Virgil fight. It's like, oh, I remember now. Because when you clash swords with him, like he counters you with a because remember he has a moveset just like you.
Yep.
And he does it, and then he prepares to do like a million swords, like the sword slash, where he cuts the air. And he says, "Now I'm motivated." I'm like, oh my God, I forgot how much I love that line. Just now I'm motivated. I miss that line so much, and I love it.
So insane, absolute insanity.
Just hearing the banter, and also getting to see that when you fight him in DMC3. During that first fight, his hair goes back down because he looks like Dante because they're twins.
Do you like Virgil? I
like them both. Okay. I like Dante better because he's stupid.
I love Dante more, but yeah, I like
because
I
he
like
goes, wahoo, yeah. Like when the first time he meets Lady. Okay, I talk about cutscene with Lady when he first meets her.
Okay,
Lady shows up on her motorcycle, and Lady's whole thing is I have all the guns, and I'm good at using all the guns.
Yes. She is that anime stereotype.
But even though she's like just a regular human, she's not special. She's just really good with guns. And I said Heterocronia for some reason. So she bursts after you beat Cerberus on her motorcycle. She gets an RPG, pulls it behind. She blind fires behind her an RPG, shoots it at Dante. It's going to hit him. He jumps on top of the missile and skates on it. And goes, woohoo! Yeah! And then crashes it into a wall and goes, well, that was pretty fun. What's your name? And then she rides over him on a motorcycle, doesn't kill him, and that's a cutscene. I'm like, man, I really did miss his games a whole bunch.
Yeah, that game is too good for Earth.
I miss the flavor of those, like the opening cutscene where he's like eating the fucking pizza.
See,
I miss that shit a lot.
And I don't understand how you don't like the intro to DMC, where he
not in a million years
slow-mos himself into clothes.
No,
that's also dumb.
The joke is, haha, his pee. It's American dumb, not Japanese dumb.
Okay, fair.
But the American dumb was like bad stoner comedy.
Yeah. Fair.
Like not Pineapple Express.
No.
Which is good stoner comedy.
Or Super Bad.
It's like a bad American Pie.
Super Bad is good.
Super Bad's a modern classic.
I was watching a review on that movie the other day.
It's really good. I watched it recently, like again, as an adult man.
Yeah.
That movie made my life better. Because I watched it as an adolescent. And it made things better.
Who's the one that used to call you McLovin?
Everyone.
All right. I remember one specific person
Everyone.
got it.
That's why I have contacts now.
Which is funny because you're not though.
I don't want to go to Hawaii, actually.
I was called McLovin too in high school, in my first high school.
But you're not even a white man.
Yeah.
Or had a bowl cut.
Dude, I don't understand. I feel like people just like, you're a nerd, McLovin.
Because that was a
but McLovin wasn't even that much.
Well, it used to be Urkel.
Yes.
That thing used to be, oh, you're Urkel.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that time Urkel went evil and he was Dark Urkel? That's real. That really happened.
Which timeline?
In the timeline where Link doesn't save Hyrule.
Got it.
He shows up and he makes the moon fall down in Termina.
Oh my god.
And then he's the one
Dark
who fights.
Urkel is the Majora's Mask.
He was the Majora's Mask all along.
You wear the skin of Dark Urkel at the end of Majora's Mask.
That sounds too real. Considering how fucking weird that game gets at the end.
Yeah.
With like the spirits that you fight and how the giants look.
Mm-hmm. That's a secret ending to Majora's Mask.
It's fucking Dark Urkel. No, the Happy Mask salesman turns around and you see Urkel's screaming face on the back.
Yes. But like, is it low poly or is it like hyper real?
It's like high res, like it's uncomfortable. Like you see his pores.
Is it like the SpongeBob realism?
Oh, it's where he's like, it's like you see like the sweat drops, like nasal hair.
They're like way too close. You can see every pore.
Hyperrealism art of like Nintendo characters is like fucking uncomfortable. I really don't like it.
I love it.
Like I love how in modern Mario games, it's so high quality that you see like the texture in his fucking clothes and the hairs in his mustache.
Yeah.
But everything else is just like a flat texture. It's really nice looking.
Yeah, it's nice. Mario Odyssey is a beautiful game.
Mario and also Mario Tennis too. It's like oddly
Mario
high
Tennis
res.
is the best looking game on the Switch.
Like Luigi has a fucking bulge. It's weird that they rendered that.
Yeah.
That's how people found out his peen size.
Yeah, it's
measures his bulge.
It's pretty good.
And I went, yeah, that's video games now. Talk about Luigi's bulge in his fucking shorts. He got that fucking thing on him.
I think that was Nintendo's way of apologizing. Like, look,
your Luigi was underwhelming. This is the real year Luigi.
Look, he's not. Look, I'm sorry, Luigi. I'm sorry you don't get Waluigi in Smash, but at least we can give you Luigi's bulge.
I'm gonna be mad if he's like actually in the game.
I'm sure they might add him in eventually.
I hate the meme of him being in Smash so much.
Why?
Because it's not deserved. Ridley was a meme, but it was deserved. K. Rool was deserved. Gino was kind of deserved.
I feel like Waluigi should be in at this point.
Bayonetta was like a requirement.
Yeah, I feel like Waluigi should be in at this point.
Yeah, what is his moveset gonna be?
Doesn't matter.
His
tennis.
That's all he has.
That'd be cool.
That's all he has.
That'd be cool though.
And they already had that. He was a trophy.
Oh, okay.
He would run around. He would stomp you into the ground, and he would make you stuck and hit you with a racket.
Okay.
That's all he has. So just leave him as a trophy. Don't make him a character.
All right.
Fuck's sake. Hate Waluigi. Because Wario is way better.
This is like
it has a lot of good games.
We get really controversial in this podcast. This might be the most.
People love Waluigi.
This might be the most hate we ever get.
The ironic love of Waluigi's grown over the years. And I will not stand for it. It's not earned. Only love for Waluigi that he deserves are his genie shoes.
Can we edit this? I don't know why you were saying we, because I'd be the one to do it.
I'm gonna come in.
But can
on your computer box and
I'm gonna edit out this audio, but put the Hitler speech. The Hitler speech that everyone memes.
No, just Waluigi making his noises for like 3 minutes.
But is this going to be your face photoshopped onto Hitler's face with all the background?
Hey Waluigi
and everything, but it's that speech.
Hey Waluigi
is what you just said.
Remember the joke is like, oh, Luigi's like the second banana to Mario, even though like he's grown a personality over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Waluigi is like he's not even like a fourth banana.
Who's your favorite character in Mario?
Bowser.
All right.
It was really hot when they fucked.
I like Rosalina.
Because you said in him.
I like Rosalina because she's...
The joke is that Bowser fucked Mario.
Yeah, I know.
And he made the Bowser noise.
And that's how Boozette was born. Or Bowsette, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit.
Well, the Booette is one.
Yeah.
That's real. And that's just so it's a change up. Change up one's pretty cool too.
I like Rosalina because she can float.
I like Rosalina's backstory.
I never played the game.
She has a story.
I never played the game to understand
It's interesting. She's Space Mom.
Yeah, I never played Mario Galaxy.
She also might be from the future.
Interesting. I play as her in Mario Tennis only though, because she's the best character in the game.
I like Rosalina a lot. I hate playing her in Smash.
Oh.
Because it's Rosalina and Luma. You're controlling like two characters kind of. It's like Ice Climbers. But
got it.
From games people actually like.
So what was the thing you want to talk about the new
All the controversial Ice Climbers fucking sucks.
Oh, that's
their game and the characters fucking suck.
Yeah, I played Ice Climbers on the NES Classic thing.
It's a bad game.
It sucks.
It's a bad game.
There's so many bad games on that.
You mean because games get dated and they're not as good as they used to be?
No, they're just
bad.
What
a shocker.
No, they're just bad.
Well, yeah.
They're scientifically bad.
Solomon's Key is a good game. They added that. I'm like, hell yeah, that's a good NES game.
Is it a game? I haven't played it yet.
Solomon's Key is a good game.
Okay, cool. I'll try it.
And it's had a lot of trash on it.
I'm still not the original Zelda's trash. I think we talked about this.
It's not trash. It's just
that is dated.
Obtuse. It's just obtuse. It's a little too obtuse for the modern day
Yeah.
to be like reasonable.
Well, because the game existed like
In the age of calling Nintendo help hotline or having Nintendo Power.
Yeah, exactly.
Or being in a playground with the kids.
Yeah. It was made
Made in a different era.
Mhm.
Doesn't make it a bad game now.
You're right.
Which makes it dated.
Mario 3 is on the NES Classic.
And that's the best 2D Mario game next to World.
Super Mario World.
World and 3 are different enough that I can't call one better than the other.
Yeah.
Because World has the spin jump mechanic and
This is
Yoshi,
true.
but 3 has the running mechanic and the different power-ups. Like the frog suit, the Hammer Bros suit. And mainly the cape in that game is different too.
I will say
the feather.
As I've been going through Mario 3, God, that game has some dumb platforming areas.
It's fucking hard.
It's some dumb
the game
shit.
is punishingly hard.
Yeah, it's some dumb shit. It's some Mega Man 9 level dumb shit.
You forget like how long the game doesn't let you save.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Other save states in the NES.
I know, but like playing it like a regular game.
Yeah.
Because I did recently. Like I played on like my aunt bought a NES.
Most of the levels are really short.
Yeah, they're short. They're just really tough.
Yeah.
Like the first time you have to run away from the sun.
Mhm.
Holy shit, that level's hard.
All right, talk about your Devil May Cry thing, and then we're gonna stop the podcast early because I gotta get ready to leave.
Because they had a cool panel at New York Comic Con, and they went, "Hey fuckers, you guys are all real fans. We're gonna skip all the PR bullshit. We'll just show you stuff that you like." They showed off like how like old movesets are gonna look like, while also revealing they're bringing back Cerberus, but it's different now. It's 3 weapons in one.
Ooh.
The nunchuck shit is gonna be the ice stuff. It becomes like a big like a big pole arm for the fire form, and like a other weird like split nunchuck spear thing for his electric form.
I'm down.
It's fucking cool.
That's cool. I love elements and shit like that.
But also, like, the big weapon that everyone likes, give it more moves.
Yes.
Because fuck it, we have time and we love you guys enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed off the photo mode, which looks really, really good.
I don't care about photo mode.
I don't, but I will in this game.
I was about to say this
game is all about looking cool all the time. I will
Yeah.
use it for this game.
Yeah, this is the only game that I feel like that'd be cool in. But even then, I'm not. I know for a fact I'm never.
I'll
going
do
to
it
use
for me.
Yeah.
I might even share them because I love those games enough.
Fair.
And they've showed off what the fuck the cowboy hat does.
Yeah. What does it do?
Its whole thing is, I forget what the enemies are called in 4 because I'll look up what the name of the hat is, but it's based off of the enemies in an enemy set in DMC4.
Mm-hmm.
But its whole thing is you are shooting red orbs.
Mm.
So the more red orbs you have, and also some meteors. So the more money you have, red orbs,
I like this.
the more shit you can do with it.
I like weapons
but
like
if
that.
you get hit while you have it, you lose the red orbs. Because when you shoot them, they fall out of the enemies. You have to go pick them up again.
Mm.
So
I like weapons like that.
Risk, but also if you kill them with that weapon, you get more red orbs out of them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much the developers going, yeah, Capcom made us let you pay for red orbs, but you can just cheat them with this weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not. We're not gonna make you pay for powers. If you just want to cheat on easy mode with this weapon, you can just do it.
That's cool.
But also, if you want to be like Big Dick OG and just risk all your red orbs,
Mm-hmm.
get a cool cowboy hat. And you fucking he gets a scarf. Made of energy for no reason.
All right, it's getting later than I thought. We're gonna have to cut this very short.
One more dumb thing.
Last
that's
thing.
really short with Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
You know how we've gotten really dumb like limited and special edition shit lately?
Yeah.
The worst one I think recently was like Fallout 76 has a version that you can buy that does not come with the game.
Oh, I know exactly where you're
Because
going.
Assassin's Creed's done that shit too. Where it's like it's a really cool version.
I saw this
There's
today.
no game in it. It's like that happens now.
I saw this today for the new Devil May Cry. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I wish I had money.
Yeah, because Capcom's done like absurd stuff. Like they did this with RE6, which I really wanted in high school.
What was RE6?
They sold Leon's jacket.
And how much was that?
Like I think $2,000.
And how much is this version?
Okay, there's going to be 3 limited editions. They're Japan only, but if you really want them, you'll import them. If you fucking have a small fortune.
Yeah.
They are versions where you can buy the 3 main characters' jackets.
Mm-hmm.
So for Dante's, it's going to be about $8,000.
Yeah.
Nero's jacket about $6,700.
Mm-hmm.
Or for V's, it's a lot cheaper, about $1,500. Not too bad. Thankfully, it comes with the game.
Yeah.
It does come with the game.
That's good.
And the pictures of the jackets look very, very nice.
Man, those jackets look good.
They're not worth that fucking money.
Oh, of course not.
It is cheaper buying the cow, buying someone to make the leather out of it, and then buying a designer to do it for you.
But look,
for Dante's jacket. Holy shit.
But we both agree, and we can both be honest with ourselves. That
I'd buy all 3 if I
we
could.
had the money, yes, we would. Even if we had like only like a little bit more money, like or like enough to where like we can afford this, but we probably shouldn't buy this.
I have enough right
Probably
now
still
for if I did something dumb and asked the right people, I could probably own like
One of these.
Nero's jacket.
Yeah.
That's all I want to own Nero's the most.
Yeah.
I think you would look better in like V's jacket because you already wear denim jackets like that anyways.
Yeah.
Like short sleeve jackets.
Yeah.
But I want Nero's jacket the most.
I just want.
I'm not tall enough for Dante's. Dante's too tall.
No.
I'm not a tall man.
I've always wanted like a long coat Dante thing like that.
But this one's a different one though. It's like I think. Do you want like his old one or did this one more? If you could have the choice.
If I had the choice, I'd want.
If you had to pay the dumb money, would it be the older red one, or like the more faded one?
That's what got me into like my love for long red coats. When I'm doing character creations, I always do long red coats.
That and the Columbine.